Hi everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected. Today we are in Toronto and we're looking at this 2015 Audi Q7 TDI in black on black. It's an S-Line. It's an overall nice condition, presents well. A few minor blemishes here and there, but nothing too major. A couple of little scratches on the hood here. Not a couple, actually one scratch on the hood there. Other than that, the front is pretty nice. Headlights, front fascia, all present pretty well. Another little rub. A couple of rubs, like I said, here and there. There's one there. For the most part, it's all good. Under here, looks very nice. No curb damage or anything like that. A little bit of a rub mark here, just above the LED there. And a couple little chips here and there. Let's go down the passenger side. You find it's in decent shape. There is a couple of little rubs here and there, one there, and right by the rear door, by the handle, there is a nice little dent crease that goes from there to there. It's about that long. There's evidence of a little bit of a bump that happened here in the rear wheel well. You can see that in the video. Went through all windows, our original Audi, except the windshield. The windshield has been replaced. Taillights are in good condition. The windshield does look like it's in good condition though. It was replaced correctly, just not the original one. A couple of scratches in the rear bumper here that you can see. This all presents pretty well though. Nice and clean, nothing's broken. Trailer hitch doesn't look like it's ever been used. The passenger side does have a little bit of accident history. The doors have been painted. They appear to be done correctly though, as I can't see any visible evidence or issue. They look pretty nice and straight. Paint quality matches the rest of the vehicle. It's probably done by a professional. There are a couple of marks along the top here. This edge, there are kind of little dings. I know it's hard to see in the video, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple here. There's no paint broken. They're not chips. There's little dings. As I said, it is an S-Line. It's a VIN verification here and in the door. Look at the wheels and tires. They are all in pretty good condition. There's a couple of spots where they've been touched up, painted from curb rash. But other than looking closely at them, you can't tell that there was ever any issues. Calipers have been painted red. Front brakes are in good condition. No lip or anything. They're pretty nice. The pads are as well. I'd say there's about 80% of the pads left. No major issues. Tire here is a Continental, and it is from 2016. And in okay condition. There's a little bit of rub on the end here. There's about 30 seconds of tread left. Underneath looks good here as well. We don't see any signs of damage. Axle boots all look good. No leaks or drips or anything like that under here. Go over to the passenger side. This is a Continental as well. This one is from 2016 as well. And the treads are decent. Same thing, a little bit of abnormal rub on the outsides. Nothing too big though. And about 30 seconds on this one, I believe. 4 to 5. Rims, same story. They are in nice overall condition, with a couple of minor spots that have been touched up. And same thing with brakes, they are in nice shape. Rotors, they are not new, but they are not in bad condition. No lip or anything like that. And same thing with pads, they look pretty nice. Again, no suspension issues under here, all looks pretty good. I don't see any leaks, signs of issues, signs of damage, signs of off-roading or anything like that. All looks to be in pretty good condition. See, rear wheel looks good. This is a 2016 Continental as well. A little bit more tread, and nice and even. There was about, I think there was 30 seconds on here, 7 or 8. Rear brakes are decent. There's a bit of a lip on these rotors. And the pads, you can't see in the video, but they are about 50% or so. Maybe a little less, 40%. But they are okay for now. Rear suspension, no damage, anything like that. All looks pretty clean. Exhaust looks nice, as you can see. No real issues underneath. Very clean underneath. And the last rear suspension on the driver's side. The tire is nice and even wear. About 7/30 seconds as well, just like the other side, 7 or 8. And this is also a 2016 Continental, so they are all matching. This rim, same thing, is in good condition with no major issues. A couple spots that have been touched up, but they look pretty presentable. Brakes are similar, bit of a lip on the rotors and about 40% on the pads. Last underneath shot here, you see it's all pretty nice shape. Finally, the back door does open, just as it should. Looks pretty good. Storage compartment is in good condition. No real issues. Carpet's nice. Looks good. This storage compartment under here opens as it should. It's not broken or damaged, dirty or anything like that. A couple of little marks on this area of the cargo opening, but nothing too major. Tailgate looks good. No major issues. There's one little mark on the passenger side right here by the button, but it's not too bad at all. And you see here that there is the all-floor floor mats, which look good, nice condition, and the privacy curtain that goes in the back is with it as well. All looks pretty good. And that does work. Passenger side rear looks pretty nice. Little mark on the door panel here. Almost looks like it could be cleaned off. I don't know, it's some kind of sap or something, but it is there. It seems to work okay. No damage in the door sill, anything like that. The rear seats, the third row, they are in nice condition. It's a bit dark in here. Sorry about that, but they are in good condition. Carpet's good down there as well. I'm going to go to the driver's side, and I'm going to open the shade visor so maybe there's a little bit more light inside as we look at this. Give me 1 second. We see that works while it's open. It's not stained or ripped or broken or anything like that. All looks pretty good. I think that's going to give us a little light. Sunroof opens as well. So there you have it. That all works. Now we have a little more light in the interior as well. We can finish looking at the rear. Yep, carpet looks nice. Lights work, no real stains or any issues at all. Rear seats are nice, show very little wear and tear. Center console opens as it should. All the seat belts look nice. No signs of damage or anything like that. They all look pretty good. The back seats, They do open as they should. And like I said, the carpet's nice here, as well as the rear seats. Back of the seats look good. As you can see, no major issues. There's the door panel on the right, on the left rear. Looks pretty good with no major issues. A couple little very minor marks on the trim there. To the passenger side. We see no major issues with this door panel. It looks very nice. No marks or anything like that. Carpets look good. Seat looks good on the passenger side, and the electronics do work. I think things will work as it should. No major issues. All looks pretty good. In the glove box, which is this button here, we do find the original owner's manual. And some recall paperwork from some point. Missions complaint recall. And the glove compartment is nice and clean. No issues or anything like that. There is the one key with the vehicle. There may be another one. Dash top looks good on this side. No issues. As well as all the trim looks very nice. There is one little ding in the console area here. You can see that little dent. And I don't see the plug for that. Headliner, the rest of the vehicle, by the way, looks good. It is all dark, so it doesn't show issues or signs of wear and tear. Just one shot original glass. And that does go throughout, as I said. You'll see pictures. This is the aftermarket windshield. All looks to be in pretty good condition. The driver's side here. Door panel is in good shape, no major issues. There are a couple of decent amount of scratch marks along this piece of trim, which for some reason I find many of these do have those scratch marks all along there. There's a couple scratch marks right here, probably from the seatbelt. The dealer said that he would touch them up for you. Seats, again, everything seems to work. Carpet looks good on this side. No signs of real wear and tear, any major issues. Dash looks nice over here. As you can see, steering wheel as well, presents well. I don't see any signs of major wear and tear or anything like that. This seat looks good. Again, no major signs of wear and tear or anything like that. A little bit as to be expected of creases, but nothing to be concerned with. Again, seatbelts here all look nice. Everything looks good. Everything seems to look nice console-wise, except for that ding there, and there is a little ding, two little dings here as well. A couple little scratches that you can kind of see, but again, nothing too major. A little bit of damage on the start button. Center console area looks good. This does not hold itself shut. This should keep it locked, but as you see, it doesn't. But other than that, it seems to be good. This works as well. Looks good. No major issues. Interiors, all the interior stuff seems to work just fine. Gauges work, as you can see, 92, 562. Navigation, everything is on. All these buttons do seem to work as they should. Heated seats, I will try those kind of things on the drive, make sure it all works. Radio seems to work just fine. Controls here. The controls also seem to work as they should. Just real quick. So it all does work just as it should. There we go. I'm gonna shut it down and we're gonna look under the hood. It does run pretty smooth as well, with no major issues. Give you a quick running. You can hear it running now. Like I said, there's not nice and quiet, just as it should. I hear no weird noises or anything like that. Go shut it down real quick and we'll look at the motor. So here is the V6 TDI diesel engine. It's pretty clean under here. No major issues. Belts, hoses, everything looks good. I don't see any signs of leaking or anything like that. Everything is good. Like I said, I don't see leaks under the cover or anything. Tested your oil. It looks nice and clean. It comes back with a green light. There's no sludge or anything in here. Looks pretty clean for a diesel. I tested your oil. Like I said, it looks good. Tested your coolant, which is in here. That looks nice and clean and is good for negative 43. I tested your brake fluid, which is under this cover here. And it shows 0% moisture, so you're good there as well. Your battery, which the lug is here and negative is there, and that shows, well, it shows sitting at 12 and it was charging at about 13.9. The battery is a little low right now because it's been sitting, but I'm sure if we drive it, it'll be just fine. So there you have it. There are a couple of codes that I will highlight in the report, but other than that, it's a pretty good looking vehicle. We're going to take it on a test drive now and see how she runs. As usual, this is AJ with Car Inspected. Thanks for watching.